What's going on, everybody? This is Gamer 2000 here. Today I'm doing another review for the Doctor Strange movie. But this isn't the non-spoiler review because I did that last time. It is the spoiler review. So just let you guys know that it's a spoiler review, so it should be in the title. Just let you know that this is a spoiler review before you go into this getting spoiled. You can, if you don't want to be. But if you haven't watched the movie and you don't want to be spoiled, don't watch it. But if you haven't watched the movie and you're fine being spoiled, then watch it. Okay, so let's get to it. First of all, I don't think it was good as Captain America Civil War. We'll say that much. It was still a great movie, I will say that much. But it's just the final battle didn't, seem to be all that it seemed up to be. It was only a time loop where they keep doing the same thing over and over again. When Doctor Strange goes, Dormammu, I've come to bargain. Yeah, dead. It's a little bit funny, but it wasn't the greatest final battle, let's just say. Well, I did find it a very interesting movie, the way it looked and the way the magic goes. Yeah, but, the thing, yeah, that the time gets in, like, it changes time. Or you get into time loops, you freeze time and stuff, but basically, what is in it? The thing that's controlling it is something Thanos wants most of all, the Infinity Stone. So that's a quite big pointer that I believe that Doctor Strange will be in the Avengers Infinity War because he's got an Infinity Stone that Thanos really wants. So yeah, and plus at the end you see Doctor Strange talking to Odin, asking why is Loki and him out just exploring about where it's not a piece of. He said we're looking for Odin, but since he said, "Oh, fine, I'll look for you," that might also mean he might be a future confirmed character. This might seem crazy for for Ragnarok. It just seems quite obvious that because he's 4-3 seems like the best movie for them to be looking for Odin. And so, yeah, and since Doctor Strange is helping, that might mean he might be in the movie, which will be really cool. But unless the movie's plot and everything was great. The ancient one, the woman with no hair, we don't have a proper name, but in the comics, I believe she's Moondragon. So, and the reason why she's lived for 1,000 years and have immortality, she's stealing power from the dark world. She didn't like it, but she had no choice to train for the greater good. But she was still a good girl. I like the Astra thing where their body's like out of their body and they can do stuff. It made it 10 times more interesting. And I believe in the comics, Doctor Strange's cape didn't have like a mind of its own. Well, it did in the movie, which was actually kind of funny, but that's quite interesting that it has a mind of its own. So, yeah. And plus, Dormammu is, I believe, supposed to be having a flamey head, but he hasn't got in the movie. He's just like a dark spirit. So that was pretty interesting. I love the way he trains and slowly gets magic like a teleportation. And I in every Marvel cinematic universe, in every Marvel movie, there's got to be a cameo, and there was in this movie, which was great. Well done, Marvel. Like, Stanley cameos always make the film better and better. You can't just argue against that. Like, one of my favourite scenes in Captain America Civil War is when Stanley went, "This package is for Tony Stank." I just love that. Yeah, so it was a very good movie. I did find it interesting with all the places or the huts that that can't be destroyed. Otherwise, the Dark Lord, the Dark World's free. And when they said, "No, I'm not training you to know magic," and he throws him out of his doorstep 5 hours later, and he's still at the doorstep. I just find it quite funny that he's just not giving up. I just found that really funny that he's just like, "No, please." Next thing you know, pow, you're in. He just throws him in and he's like, "Thanks." And he's like, what's this, a matcha? He's like, the Wi-Fi password. We're not savages. And Wong, for the first time he laughed is just funny. Like, he's like, he usually doesn't laugh. That was the only time he laughed. And yeah, I love the mirror dimension, which is where he can, which is where it does not affect the real world, but because of the dark magic, the enemies or having Dormammu will come to the real world, have a lot of dark power. They can kill people in the mirror dimension. That's the only thing that can be affected by it. So yeah, and the villain was doing stuff to the actual world. I love the time frame made to go back in time. I love the cape was really funny, and I think that's it, guys. I think that is all that I have for this video. If you enjoy this, make sure you smash that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. That really helps me out a ton. I'll see you guys in the next video, which should be a Ghostbusters, another Ghostbusters review, better spoiler review. Peace out, guys, and I'll see you later, alligators. Bye, guys.